we'll be here. First of all, I don't really know how to start this video because the basic ideas behind it is that I have a second follow-up video planned to my previous video, but some interesting juicy information came out, so I thought about making this little unscripted kind of video, just chatting, my honest opinion kind of video, you know? So that's what we're doing right now. So that out of the way, I also really wanted to say that I'm so thankful for the last video. It has a lot of views, at least for, a small channel. 8,000 at the moment of recording, which is the 25th of October 2023. I'm really flattered and I'm happy that there was such a positive reaction to it. I know that my editing was messy and my voice was messy. Maybe I didn't even script the right way. I know that I did also make a mistake in the information. I will, fix it or make a follow-up video, as I said. So again, I'm really thankful that despite all of my problems and me, again, being just an amateur at this whole YouTube thing, the reaction was so positive. So yeah, thanks. Thank you everyone who watched, who liked, who commented, and especially those who pointed out my mistakes. I really appreciate any form of criticism, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, that's pretty much it, all I wanted to say. So this out of the way, let's get to the topic, which is Calin, which is a Royale High developer. So Calin, the tag on Twitter was RHAINONME. So, Calin, rain on me. They are a scripter for Roblox game Royale High. And they're a bit of they live, laugh, love drama, they every few days there's another not so well thought out statement from him. Oh yeah, his pronouns are he, they. I'm pretty sure it's either he, they, or he, him. I'm not completely sure. I know that he definitely uses he, so that's what I'm going to be using for him. If I do make a mistake, I am deeply sorry. It was not my intent to misgender Calin. Yeah. So Calin recently, he was posting these interactive kind of tweets, just to talk to with the fandom, and he was actually discussing halos in Royale High. And so the tweet that we'll focus on, it's a thread kind of thing. I will keep it on screen right now, I hope, if editing goes well. So I hope you can see, but so it's Calin's post, and it has an image of the Halloween halo. I'm not sure what year it is, I think 2019, yeah, and it has a little ghost on it, and Calin says that it is overrated. So as I said, an interaction tweet. And then a user, I will censor their name just in case, because, I don't want anyone to send hate to the replier. So I will censor their name, but a user responds, like you as a dev. So obviously they are referring that Calin is overrated. Probably because they're mad at Calin's previous statements and tweets. And Calin replies, okay, ? And yeah. And on the second screenshot, we can see that it says Calin, then he has no profile picture and no banner, and it says something went wrong, try again. Which means that Calin actually deactivated his Twitter account. Both of these screenshots came from the user Candy Pumpkin. That's KANDIPUMPKIN. I do really like referencing the threads of this creator. her pronouns are she, her, so Candy is she. Yeah, and Candy posted these tweets because, you know, obviously since the account was deactivated, I can't see anything else. I can't see the tweets that Calin made. So, first of all, let's talk about why the person could have responded in a negative way to Calin's interaction tweet. So as we know, Calin, he has a really messy history, I must say. Calin, whenever he talks, posts about the Royale High Twitter community, I feel like he genuinely cannot fucking stand us. Every time he posts something something Royale High community, it's always toxic, bad, annoying, ungrateful. He just fucking cannot stand us. And so obviously this user, they probably are trying to shove this energy back at Calin, overrated, you as a dev. It's kind of they probably got irritated and they tried to give this same energy that Calin is feeding us to Calin. And I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. So when Candy Pumpkin, so Candy posted this, and I made a quote tweet. I said, "To be honest, I think this was too much. Yeah, haha, funny insult, but that's a real person, you know. I feel bad for Calin. As much as I dislike him for his actions, insulting him like this is, I don't know." And so then, Candy, bless her heart, she responded to me and she said, "I mean, fair, but at this point they're just returning his energy. Calin has been an iffy person for a while now. He can literally breathe controversy." And yeah, that's what I just said, it was, I get it, I get why the person replied in such a snarky manner. And so I respond, "To be honest, yeah, I agree with that. He constantly posts stuff about the fandom, which makes it feel like he fucking hates us, I don't know. But then you can't beat fire with fire, so I have no idea what was the right course of action here." So that is pretty much my thoughts here. I don't think that the reply was really unwarranted. I'm sorry, but what did Calin expect? If all your posts are well, we made at least some Black History updates, so you should be grateful and eat it up even if it's absolute shit and we never actually added any Black History. Or, for example, when he posts stuff that fucking tweet about where he was a professor gave me an essay about toxic communities despite not knowing that I'm in a toxic community. Stuff like that. If you're gonna post snarky comments, you're probably gonna get a snarky comment back. What did you expect? But then again, it's kind of the chicken and the egg thing, what came first? Because maybe Calin was also responding to snarky comments to the community, right? What came first? And either way, the snarkiness and the meanness, it's gonna continue if no one stops, right? Calin doesn't stop, the community doesn't stop. Of course Calin was going to deactivate. There's no way that he wouldn't, because everything is negative and everyone kind of hates on each other. So why would he want to be in this headspace? Or not headspace, this a space, right? With all these people constantly hating each other and him having to hate on them back. It makes sense, and I understand why he deactivated. I think that, yeah, that wasn't that's better for him. So I don't know, what do you think? I'm gonna do that classic YouTube, what do you think? But no, I'm genuinely curious, because my opinion, that comment shouldn't have happened, in my opinion, because why? Like, why would you want to hate on a person? Like, I get it, but like also maybe don't, like it's not polite. But then like again, Calin, same goes to Calin. Like, if you don't want people to be mean to you, why are you mean to people? So I don't know, I'm kind of like bench sitting here, so I don't exactly agree that Calin deserved it, but I don't exactly agree that the comment was incredibly super wrong. I am, of course, a bit sad that yet another Royale High developer deactivated, because, well, obviously that means even less communication, and that's horrible. We already don't have any communication, and I don't even know which developers are actually active on Twitter. I know that Kidzilla is active. I actually was talking to Kidzilla quite a lot. Not quite a lot, but like, you know, a couple, like, replies here and there. And Kidzilla is like a really sweet person, like, you know, my opinion. Like, I really wish everything the best for her, and I kinda am worried because she's like, I'm not incredibly sure, but I feel like she's the only developer left on Twitter directly who directly communicates with us. So yeah, I don't really know what to say anymore. Like, this situation is, I feel like it's still ongoing, right? Because maybe Calin will reactivate his Twitter account, because there is a 30-day thing. Like, if you reactivate your Twitter account in 30 days, then you can get it back. So maybe Calin will, like, you know, reactivate and he'll return. So if there will be any more updates on the situation, I will probably post about them. And yeah, that's it. So thank you again for Candy for keeping the screenshots. And, you know, I don't mean to shamelessly self-promote myself, but if you're interested in like faster or more like, you know, typed down / written posts from me, follow me on my Twitter, which is on screen right now. And yeah, that's it. Threads to, you know, what I referenced, stuff like that, I will leave that in the description, so you can you know, find the original posts, make up your own mind, you know, all of that. At the end of the day, I don't want to like shove my opinion as the supreme opinion. I'm just really like calling for a conversation here, like I'm curious about what others think. And yeah, on that I will have to say bye-bye. Have a wonderful day, you beautiful person. And yeah, see you.